They've got Harrison. Allen is out there with Irving, and it's Barea in at point guard. Bush out there with Irving, and it's Barea in at point guard. Bush is out there with Irving, and it's Barea in at point guard. Bush is out there with Irving, and it's Barea in at point guard. Bush.
All right, so keep in mind, this is Game 7 in the finals. All right. Every single time I play a Game 7 in the finals, it's like I get the most videos out of it because they ramp the algorithm up to around about as high as it can get, right? So these games, they get real thick. These are about, these games like this right here is just about as bad as it could be, right? In terms of the algorithm's involvement, right? So let's look at this right here, what just occurred, right? Let's go. All right, now I should have a clip up showing the actual coverage percentage and all like that, but computer goes for this. They go for this layup, right? Basically out of the post, goes for this layup, and the defense is, you could pretty much say he's smothered, but the defense is all over him. Defense is all over him. He gets a red coverage, red percentage coverage. I think it was 40-some%. And he gets a green release and it still drops. Now, understand something. I am not at all saying that cannot happen, that this is not possible. We all know that this is possible. But what I am saying is that these situations like this right here, see, the game is deciding whether or not you or a computer is going to make a shot, right? So now think about it. If you release a shot and it goes in, but you didn't get a green release, what was the determining factor to allow the shot to go in, right? What was the determining factor? Even when you do release it right perfectly on the line, sometimes you still don't get a green release, because what's the determining factor? The algorithm has to grant you with a green release or has to grant you with the ability to make the shot. All right? You can kind of say it's somewhat randomized, but not really. It's just about whether or not the algorithm is if they're fucking with you or not, right? If they're going to work with you on these different opportunities. So when something like this happens, the game is deciding that, they're going to get away with this. Like, he's basically smothered. He almost blocked this. And he did this. This man, he just did a literal finger roll layup from mid-range. He's not even in the paint. He did a finger roll from mid-range, and he made that, right? Because what? The game is deciding, you get to pull this off. This all you, go ahead, you got it. Do your thing. That's what the game is basically saying. Go ahead, you got it. Just go for it. That's just that's just crazy right there. Once again, you can make a shot like this, but what's the likelihood if you actually make it? It's a very low, extremely low percentage shot. Then on top of that, you put in the fact that he has a dominant defender on him, damn near blocking the shot. Then, he's doing it from mid-range on top of that. What's the deciding factor whether or not he makes that? The algorithm is. Anyway, peace.